Yo, welcome to the Underdog Podcast, episode 13. It's labeled No Days Off. Hope everybody having a blessed week, manifesting everything, all your things coming true or coming into play. Keep that consistency going, you know. We got a very special guest on today, Marlo G, aka Marlon. Yeah, man. I hope everybody keeping motion going. Y'all keeping everything that y'all manifesting in play. You know what I mean? Yo,
Yo, what's good with you, bro?
yeah. Connection a
I know
little
the
bit
server.
low, but I can hear you
I
all
know,
right.
Yo,
bro.
yo,
I know, man. I know this shit is bad, bro. Listen, man. I'm trying to drive as fast as I can to get up out this spot, bro.
Nah, I
But
can
at the
hear you
same
clear.
time, I'm trying to.
I can hear you clear right now, though, man. But appreciate you accepting the invite to the Underdog Podcast, brother. You
I
know,
appreciate y'all having
definitely.
me on, man.
For sure, man. You know we got to get it
So,
in,
yeah,
man,
yeah,
because you're
yeah.
having heavy motion. But you know it's the Underdog Podcast, episode 13. No days off.
Yeah.
We got T.
sir.
No
Lee,
days.
Sly Jack Cowden,
Yes, sir.
Sly. You know what I mean? But what's up with y'all, brothers, man? How your week going, man? What's going on?
My week groovy, dog. I mean, shit, have a little ups and downs, but you know what I mean? At the end of the day, still prevail. Get
For
to that
sure.
bag, you know.
Hey, what Bruh said, man. Get into the bag, bro. No days off for real. I'm still out
Telling you.
here on the clock right now, bro.
Yeah, I already know.
Telling you,
Trying to
brother.
get it in, man.
Hey, before
Yes,
we
sir.
dive in, like I say, we got Marlo G, man, aka Marlon, you know. But
Salute.
before we dive into it, man, Sly, I was able to tap in a little bit last week before we brought the guest in, man. But since you said it, you prevailed through the hard times, man. Going to give the people a snippet, man. Like I was saying, bro, I tilt my crown to you, bro. Because you did two things, bro, that it has to be, shared with the people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit, bro. I mean, what you mean dealing with the
Yeah,
situation I
from
had
the
to
from the
deal with?
from the situation you was able to when the universe just threw the ball at you, bro, and you had to catch it. It was like, bro, it was like a bullet thrown right at your chest, bro. You know what I'm
Type
saying?
shit. Yeah, yeah. I mean, just a little dealing with a little negative energy. I mean, at the end of the day, man, instead of overreacting and matching the person bad energy, you know what I mean? I just, remain positive and just use my throat chakra, meaning my words to get myself out the situation instead of using my fist or my anger to justify me putting my hands on another grown man. You feel me? Even though I had the rights to do it, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I ain't wanting to go through all that bullshit. But I mean, like I said, man, I just prevailed through that situation, man, and really use my words. Because I mean, as adults, we're supposed to use our words and not just put our hands on other adults, even though
yeah.
we
That's a
feel
fact.
like we in the right. You know what I mean? So that's how I handle the situation, man.
Big facts, man. Like I say, bro, that's a hard pill to swallow. Like you say, it's so much easier to do the wrong thing. You feel me? Or let somebody bring you out your character, bro. But it's harder when you like you got to stop, think, control your emotions, keep your self control together and everything, bro. That shows a lot of strength in your character, bro. You
Yeah,
know.
and then at the end of the day, I feel as though, I mean, I had struggles with it growing up, but as an adult now, I look
Mm-hmm.
at it as if I let somebody, control my emotions, control the way, control my reactions in that moment, nigga, you control me.
Yeah.
You
Big
control me
fact.
enough for me to put my hands on you, to get myself out of character, to act up or explode, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah, man.
nobody to have that type of power over me.
That's a fact, bro.
So,
I
Yeah.
yeah,
feel that. I feel
you
that,
know what I
man. Yeah, because
mean?
you're gonna get tried every day, bro, in one way, shape, or form, man. Whether it
Every
be
day.
like, at the job, bro, from somebody just like, walking down the side of the road, man. Sometimes it be your own people's, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it ain't necessarily what happened to you, it's how you choose to respond to it, bro. So I salute that, man, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Like I say, you know. Like that's something, you know what I'm saying, I tip my crown to, bro, because like, you know, we gonna have human experiences, bro. But that really tests like, are you really moving the way that you carry yourself as? You know what I'm saying? One of the moments where the universe like, all right, you say you woke, you enlightened.
Let me see.
Let's see what's happening.
Yeah.
Facts.
I ain't gonna let
Facts.
you know it's coming. You ain't gonna even be able to prepare yourself for it. You
Right.
know.
Yeah, man.
Well, I say, man, I hope everybody having a prosperous week, man. Everything that you manifesting continually to have motion. You know, you're not giving up. You keep in motion. You being motivated, man. But like I say, man, it's the episode 13, man. Before we jump into it, man, the Underdog podcast is booked until June with guests,
June.
man.
Crazy.
We appreciate that,
Crazy.
man.
Shit, we booked
You
until the
know,
middle
Crazy.
of June, to be real with
yeah, big fat
Yeah, man.
dog.
you.
Hey,
I say just
hey, man. Big motion, bro. Big movement out here, man. For real. For real, man. From the outside looking in, bro, I can tell y'all, man. Like y'all all over the place, bro. A lot of people sharing, a lot of people, you know what I mean, you know, like supporting and stuff like that. And on top of that, man, y'all putting in the work. Like y'all putting in the hours. You know what I mean? Y'all finding these
Yeah.
people, having these real conversations with them, bro. And it's showing. You know what I'm saying? Like the dedication and the time y'all put into it, it shows in the final product, bro. That's why people gravitating towards y'all, man. For real.
Yo, God, it
Oh,
started as like I said, it started as an idea, like, bro, we finna open 2022 with something different, dog. We been, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Now this shit just that was manifesting, bro. That
Yeah.
shit good to see it going, and then now how it's going. You know, people tapping in, we building relationships and connecting, bro. It's like it's not even a thought about okay, when the next person come on. Bro, within like an hour or so, I done studied the person, I done put everything together and make a professional, dog. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But
Yeah, man. That way
well,
of thinking,
man,
bro, that mentality, man, it's gonna take it a long way. It's gonna take it a long way, bro, for sure.
Big fact.
fast, man. But like I say, man, we got Marlon, aka Marlo G, man, athlete,
Hello, G,
certified life coach, personal
coach,
trainer,
personal
and
trainer,
an artist,
artist.
man. Come on,
Yes,
dog.
Type
sir.
shit. That's what it
Wearing
is.
many hats, bro. Wearing
Bro,
many hats, bro. Let's not forget, bro. First and foremost, man, I'm a parent, bro. I'm a father. You
Uh-huh.
feel me? I got a little girl, bro, a 9 year old I'm raising. That's my world right there, man. That's the reason why I get up every day and I feel motivated to do all the things I'm doing, bro. So
Real
you ahead
talk.
and throw that in the ring too, man. Yeah,
gotta
for sure.
gotta tip my crown to you, bro. Like I say, cause personally, bro, me knowing you from what we was sitting there literally, bro, on the bike trail, jamming, bro, blowing that gas, trying to sit there and think like, dog, we manifested already. Like, bro, this is what we gonna head with this, and it's just good to see everything come together. You know what I'm saying? How the vision was saw. It might have not
Yeah.
been like in front of us where we like, damn, tomorrow it's gonna go like this, but just over time and the grind and everything put in, bro. Bro, that's bro. I gotta tip my crown, dog, because
Appreciate
everybody
that,
out
bro.
there have emotion. I like to see everybody I personally know have emotion, you know what I'm saying, later on. You know. Like I
Yeah.
say ain't no
Yeah, yeah,
competition, bro.
yeah.
It's just really us building each other up, bro. You know
For
what I'm saying? Like,
real.
damn, I see you doing this over here. I'm doing this over here. Bro, let's keep going, you know.
Facts. Yeah, man.
All game.
For real. No breaks.
We gonna start
For
it,
real.
bro,
No
from the
breaks.
seed in the soil, dog, ground up, man. So,
Word.
who is Marlon as the person? You know, in 30 seconds, what would you like to share with the people about you? You know,
Man, like I said earlier, bro, I'm a father, I'm a son, I'm a brother, I'm a friend, bro, I'm a man. You feel me? I'm a black man, bro. Like to keep it a buck, like I try to just be as authentic as possible. So like what you see on my social, what you hear from me, like that's genuinely who I am, man. Like hardworking, disciplined, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't necessarily be in a whole bunch of stuff, but I be around a whole bunch of stuff. So I know what be going on. My ears are definitely to the street. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a pulse on what's going on, but at the same time, I know how to stay back and observe, man. And that's kind of how I've been maneuvering, like in and out of these different states and cities and places that I've been living over the past handful of years, man. Just being observant, being able to like take what I can from the places I've been,
Right.
add it to my repertoire, keep it moving. Yeah,
that's big fast, dog. Because I know one thing about it, bro. When you step out your comfort zone and you start dipping and dabbling in these different cities and getting these different energies and different like motion going on places, bro, you start learning more about yourself. When
Yeah,
you learn about
Yes.
yourself off
Yes.
the dribble, wherever your first experience be at, you can be able to go anywhere and live anywhere. No problem.
big
That's
fact.
who
That's a
you are.
fact. That's a fact. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
And that's
So
one thing.
with that
I
being
moved around. I mean, because I get that, bro.
yeah, bro, like with a
Nah,
lot of with that being said, so like a lot of us grew up with hoop dreams, bro. Like, how much did sports play in your life coming up? You know what I'm saying? What made you go all the way with football?
a lot. A lot, bro. Once I first started playing football, like, I legit thought, man, like, that was my only option. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I put everything behind it. Like, summers, winters, like, I was always, like, working towards that. So, what I got out of that was just, like, having the patience, bro, being able to, like, work on something that you know you wasn't going to be able to, like, see the end result right away. So that year after that, like, that was like legit my only focus in life, bro, to try to figure out how to get better, you know what I'm saying, at the game and figure out how to monetize that joint, bro. Like, I for sure thought I was gonna go to the league or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody had those dreams, man. But
Yeah,
what
Yeah,
it taught
yeah.
real
me was
talk.
is that, yeah, now what it taught me, bro, was just the hard work, bro. Like, you could dream all you want, but unless you're willing to put in that work for those dreams, man, it's like you said, it's just a dream. You know what I'm saying? You know how
Man,
they say in the Bible, bro, faith without work is dead. So you can believe all you want to, man, but if unless you putting in that work,
that part.
you ain't gonna get nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's the main thing I got out of it, bro. It's like, you want something, you got to put in that work, and it ain't gonna be easy. There's gonna be plenty of days where you don't want to do it, but if you truly like want to achieve what it is that you say you want to achieve, bro, it's a certain amount of work and discipline that come with that, and that's definitely what I got out of that whole experience.
That part, bro. Because
Uh,
I know sports is really, when it come down to it, bro, sports be on some, yeah, it's a competitive thing, but the biggest competition, again, is within yourself. You know what I'm saying? You trying to constantly prove it to yourself first before you prove to anybody else that you deserve the lane that you going in. You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
nah,
Yeah,
that's
big
big
fact.
discipline, dog. So like, what position did you play, or positions leading up to your main position? You know?
Yeah, so when I first started, they had me on offense. I was actually playing quarterback, but we ran the ball a lot. So they pretty much were just looking for like an athlete. I moved down to Florida. That was like my sophomore year,
Yeah,
and I've been playing defense pretty much ever since. But so I played like safety, linebacker, pretty much. When I got to college, it was pretty much the same thing. Couple years at
yeah,
safety, couple years at outside linebacker. So
yeah.
like that, yeah, like that hybrid safety outside backer, man. They like I was athletic, and they wanted me on the field. So they always try to like find a position to put me on there. So like, you know, if we running like a certain defense and they're just like, all right, well, we need these people in. All right, well, we'll have you play this so you could go out
Mm-hmm.
there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was one of those, what they call them, like the hybrid players. Like, but I was a hybrid player on defense.
Defense,
So they would
yeah.
just kind of throw me wherever they needed me. Yeah, sometimes they'll throw me down on the line, they'll rush off the edge. Sometimes they'll
Yeah,
throw me back there to play coverage. Yeah, man. So I was jack of all trades, bro. I was just out
that
there.
part, that
So,
part.
so,
Yeah.
so, so, like, is it like anything that like football taught you that you add to like your daily life right now?
Oh man, that time management skills, bro.
Right.
I remember it was like when I was in college specifically, they used to give us like planners. You had to like plan out your day, like all the things you were
Yeah.
trying to accomplish, rank them in order from like, A, B, C, that type of stuff. But literally, not exactly, but to this day, man, I still got a calendar. I still be writing down stuff me and my daughter got to do during the day, man. Like, that's one thing, that time management skill is one thing I definitely took, bro. Because, waking up at 5 in the morning to do early morning workouts, going to class, you got to watch film in between that. You got to get lunch. You
Mm-hmm.
got to go to practice in the afternoon. Like, if you ain't up in your time management skills, bro, you get lost in the sauce, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But
That's
it
big.
definitely, yeah, that's the one major thing that, like, quick, like, real world application, like real world translation, was that definitely that time management skills.
Man, for real, that's very important, bro. Cause I still to this day, bro, be trying to like push everything, bro, but stay consistent with it, bro. Like
Yeah,
sometimes I
man.
get lost in the sauce and I have to put myself back on track, bro. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
saying? Like the car running off the road, like I done nodded off, like, oh, get your ass back right, boy. Yeah, I'm about to go off the cliff, man. You gotta get back on the
For
road.
real, bro. Yeah, man. And it happened to all of us, bro.
It
That's why
happened
it's
to
good to have them
everybody.
little.
Gotta
Yeah, that's why it's
realize
good to have them little, the foundational things to fall back on. You know what I'm saying?
the good things, acknowledging when you riding off the road, bro. You like, boy, I gotta tighten up. You know what I'm saying? And then it start affecting everything else.
Yeah, man.
So,
A
bro,
lot of people
like,
don't recognize. Yeah.
bro, like, what advice would you give to the youth? You know, that would help them conquer their goals, and you know, the future young athletes aspiring to be next level or one day go pro.
All right. So some real advice I would give people, like set realistic expectations. And the reason why I say that is I ain't trying to kill nobody's dreams or nothing. But I feel like when we set unrealistic expectations and we don't meet them, we become so discouraged. We stop ourselves from like actually reaching the goals, levels that we actually can.
Yeah,
If you know, like, I ain't start playing varsity till like my junior, senior year, then don't set it up on, yo, I'm about to go to like Florida or I'm about to go to Alabama or you know what I'm saying?
hmm
Like, look for smaller schools, bro. Like, set realistic goals with yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you know, like, all right, I played, but I ain't never really made all conference, so I was never like an all American or nothing. Don't set your goals on like, oh, it's got to be NFL or bust. Like, try to find an arena league, try to find some, semi-pro stuff. Like, if you
yeah,
truly got a love for the game, set realistic goals with yourself so you could be fulfilled with your career, as opposed to feeling like I ain't do everything, I ain't accomplish everything I wanted to. I left, I ain't get to leave it on the field. I know a lot of dudes that,
That's real shit.
they get done playing, yeah, they get done playing, man, and there's so much regret, so much like hurt, like, man, I wish I would have did this, or man, I wish I would have did that. And it's like, bruh, look at the goals you set for yourself. Like, we all want to make it to the league, but we all don't. So knowing that information, like, how can I best position myself to maximize on my talent, maximize on my potential, get the most out of this? You know what I'm saying? So my first thing to them would be like, yo, set realistic goals. My second thing would be, you got to work, man. You can't just say you want it and not put in the work. Like, you got to put in the work. That means you ain't gonna be able to hang out with your friends every weekend. You know what I'm saying? That means you ain't gonna be able to like go to all the events, or take all the trips and do all that stuff. Like, sometimes you're gonna have to sacrifice on some things, bro. But if it's what you really want, then that investment should be worth it.
that
Right.
You
part.
got to really just, yeah, man. You got to sit down and like have a conversation with yourself, like figure out what it is that you want, set them realistic expectations, man, and then figure out what it is it's gonna take for you to get there, and then put in the work. Like, you got to put in the work at the end of the day, because ain't nobody else gonna put it in for you. You can have
That
all the
part.
coaches, all the support. If you ain't doing the work, if you ain't producing, something on the field, bro, ain't nobody gonna come try to recruit you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna sit there and try to support you. Like, you got to put in that work, man.
Yeah, sound like accountability is the biggest thing. You know what I'm
Yeah, that's what I
saying?
was
Is
The
gonna
it
say.
fact.
admitting?
Yeah.
Admitting to yourself, like, dog, I could have went to the gym last night, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, waking up the next day,
Yeah.
like, damn, bro. Like, you telling yourself, that's the thing, realizing, bro. And some people don't be want to take accountability. They either have a fall partner or excuse or something to add on top of it. And it's like, just be real with yourself, you know.
That's it right there,
That's
man.
it. Yeah.
You
So,
got to be real with yourself.
bro, I see you were able to take your talents to Methodist University.
Yeah.
Yep. That's where I graduated from.
Yeah, what was that experience like when you was playing in?
It was cool, man. It's a smaller school. It's a PWI. So that's like it ain't no HBCU, bro. So that's a
Yeah,
whole different environment. And I'm not saying that to say like, like, oh, they was like overtly racist and nothing like that. But sometimes people are just ignorant to certain things. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
So the playing experience was good. I mean, we had a couple good years, we had a couple down years. But overall, man, just being in that environment taught me a lot about how like the real world works. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Sometimes folks gonna smile in your face, bro, and not necessarily have your best intentions.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you got to figure out how to keep your cool. Like what bro was talking about earlier. You got to keep your cool in the face of adversity. Because a lot of times they want to put you in these positions so you can mess up. So they'll be like, "Ha, see, just like the rest." You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of that, a lot of like overcoming like little small things, slights, and people trying to put obstacles in your way to slow you down. Because once they get you out of school, bro, and they get whatever money they're supposed to get from you,
Right.
sometimes they don't really care. You know what I'm saying?
That
And
part.
that's sad, bro. It's sad, but it's the truth, man. So you got to know
Right.
that. You got to know how to carry yourself so that you ain't wasting your time, wasting your money, wasting your people's money, the scholarship money, whatever, whatever. Like, but for me, overall, learning how to deal with folks in the real world was probably like the biggest thing I got out of going to that school specifically. I mean, sports is sports, bro. You're gonna have good coaches, you're gonna have bad coaches. You know how to play, you know what I'm saying? You'll make plays. And that's kind of what I was doing, like, making plays, bro. Winning championships and shit like that,
Yeah.
On the sports side, bro, I did my thing because I put in the
Yeah.
work for that. But the things that were out of my control, like the way people would try to like set certain things up, dealing with
Yeah.
teachers, administration, just folks in general, like those are the lessons that I really kind of like took with me
Man.
into the real
So
world that translated. Yeah.
Right.
so
So
when you
like,
like I was
so,
gonna say like so when you
oh,
be saying
yeah.
like preparing yourself for like the world or so you felt like do you feel like these coaches or whatever position they in, they all follow a certain procedure, you know what I'm saying, to how they do things. And then it become a society thing where they're all following the same method, how they
Yes, bro.
treat stuff or do stuff a certain type of way.
And you know what it boiled down to is productivity over tolerability. So they'll put up with you as long as they could get something out of you. So if you're
Right.
good on the field, you can play good, like you run fast, you tackle, whatever, whatever. They'll put up with stuff. They'll, cater to you, all that good stuff. One thing I noticed though, and I used to always hate it, like when the freshmen coming in, they talking them up. Oh yeah, this person's so great. They stats was this. They did it. As soon as they get them in the door, they stop talking them up. They're talking up the ones coming behind. I'm like, they just goes to show like they really just care about the product that they able to put out on the field because that's how they get their check. Don't necessarily
Right.
care about you as an individual player because they can replace you.
Take a
You know what I'm
replacement.
saying?
Yeah.
Exactly, bro. So you got to think like, okay, they using me, I got to use them too. Let me get
Mm-hmm.
what I can out of this because once I'm
Yeah.
gone, my 4 years up, or I get injured or whatever, they're gonna forget about me. They're gonna give somebody else your number. They're gonna get somebody else your locker. You know what I'm saying? And they life go on, bro. So and
Yeah.
it's not necessarily like oh they trying to be evil or anything like that, but that's how the world works. You go out at a job, you get hurt in the job, they sad for a day, then they find your
Replace
replacement and life
your
goes on,
Indeed.
bro.
That was a 2 week notice for to replace your ass.
Facts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
So like, what are like two memorable moments throughout your whole football career that gave you that like accomplishment feeling where you was like you beat the odds and you stamped yourself as a player?
All right, so I this one is the easy question. I used to go to before I graduated from Methodist, but before I went to Methodist, I used to go to another school called Huntington College in Montgomery, Alabama. And I remember I left there, took some time off of school, transferred to Methodist, and then maybe like a year after that, my old school ended up joining the same football conference as my new school.
Right.
So I was like, oh yeah, this about to be lit, man. So we went back there that first year to play at the old school. So we went out to Alabama and stuff, man. I remember like just like making plays in that game, having the announcer like say my name, and folks in the crowd like, yo, that name sounds familiar. Anyway, suffice to say, bro, I never lost to my old school. So my junior and senior year, man, just being able to beat that school that I used to go to, you know what I'm saying, at the school that I'm at now, bro, that was like some major accomplishments, man. I remember my senior year, the game had went into overtime. And we had went down, we scored, they got the ball back, they was going down trying to score. Got a
Right.
stop on defense on like fourth down, bro. Fumble, and I got the fumble recovery to win the game too. That was lit, bro. That
Type shit.
joint was lit, man. Yeah, bro, for sure. That joint was tight.
Definitely, bro.
Yes, I mean
So
between
like,
that and like winning conference my junior year, man, getting our reigns and stuff like that, that'd probably be some of the more major accomplishments, like football, like on the field wise.
yeah,
All right.
bro. So before we dive into Marlo G, the artist, like we have to discuss Marlon, the personal trainer slash life coach. Like, is that something after football you set your mind on, to keep the no days off mentality? I'm sure football gave you.
Yeah, nah, it sure did, man. I mean, I always kind of been working out, bro, and into fitness. Like I was a physical and health education major in school, so I knew I kind of wanted to be around the fitness aspect. I just wasn't sure like in what way specifically. So I was trying to figure that out, and then like started just working out at different places, working out at gyms and stuff, and it kind of made me realize like, yo, I kind of like being able to like the coaching aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Being able to show people proper techniques and work with people to get through workouts and things like that, showing them how to do certain things. So I
Like
kind
to
of
be a leader.
gravitated towards the pretty much, bro. And like to lead by example. So like with a lot of the classes and stuff I do now, um, like I'll be in there working out with my clients. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in the trenches with them. Like, hey, you breathing heavy, I'm breathing heavy too. Like, but we
Right.
gonna do this thing together. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
cause I'm like I still work out to this day, but I never stop from my playing days all the way back in high school until now. Like I never really stopped, bro. So it's legit like a part of my life, and I try to get that over to the people as well. Like, yo, look, this fitness thing, yeah, it's cool. You work out for a certain season to try to look right for the summer or whatever, whatever. But it's a lot more than just how you look on the outside. It's like how you feel. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Can you get up and run and not
Yeah.
have to be like, bent over, like trying to catch your breath and stuff, So I
That's
try to
real
get that
shit,
aspect on
bro.
too. That healthy
Hey,
living, bro, it's more than
Yeah,
just how you look, man. It's on the internal as well, bro.
for real, for real.
bro.
That's
Yeah,
real
that was
shit.
me. Right when I hit you about, bro, I'm trying to get right. That was me,
Yeah,
boy.
I
yeah.
Hey,
like say
you tell
less.
my you tell my to
Say
run
less,
some,
bro.
boy. I'm gonna be breathing hard as hell. Now I could run down 30 minutes, like 7 miles per hour, whatever, like just to get it in.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you
But
feel better
So,
too, bro.
hell yeah,
You
wake
so
feel
you
better
up and
too.
everything.
yeah, yeah. So I see you
Yeah,
doing this
man.
personal training thing, man. So like, how's the training going? Like with your clients thus far?
It's going good, man. Right now I'm mostly doing like classes. So the place I work at, we'll do like fitness classes. You had like a bunch of people come in. I had the workout lined up for them, and I like that because people get to motivate each other as opposed
Hmm.
to like them solely depending on me to motivate them. Because
Yeah.
I'm
Right,
internally motivated, like I'm intrinsically motivated. So it
right.
don't take much for me to get up and go do some hard shit. Like that's just how I'm wired. But for a
Yeah.
lot of people, it does. You know what I'm saying? And that's where some of the life coaching comes into because a lot of times I just be having to talk to people about what they got going on in their everyday life, like some of the challenges and things, why it is that they have a hard time overcoming certain things and others. But in a group class, it's like you legit look to the side, it's somebody that look just like you and they
Yeah.
going through it. So it's just like that encourages them. And then be in there, be mixing it up, we be having fun, we be in there racing each other, doing all type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times they be like women, so I be getting after them. And them women, man, it's no challenge that I put to them that they don't rise to. Put it like that. So they be in there
Yeah.
working. And
Yeah.
all that do is, motivate me to make harder, more difficult workouts for them. And then they rise to the challenge again. So it's fun, the back
That's
and
what's up.
forth.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, it's
Yeah.
the back and forth. And people are great. You know what I'm saying? You build like a little community.
yeah.
Hmm.
For real, for
People
real.
start to get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? Like it's your birthday, to bring like a little gift for you. Like little things like that, man. So just building that community, I really enjoyed that specific part of my
Yeah,
personal training and fitness journey, like right now in this moment.
yeah, yeah. And it's like y'all kind of holding each other accountable too to keep going and shit.
Hmm.
Like I like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, me too, man. It makes
Yeah,
people want to stick around.
Yeah.
yes. Give that type of family environment.
Facts.
No capital. So yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Like in the long run, like where you see yourself taking your service.
I'm trying to own my own gym, bro. To keep it real with you, I'm trying to have
Real
my
Right.
own
talk.
facility.
For real.
Trying to have my own facility, man, where I could do different things for people of different like walks of life. So you might be folks that are more into like martial arts and things like that. Folks that are more into like weightlifting. Folks that want to do like things for like more health wise. Maybe got a went to the hospital, they say, yo, you got diabetes or you got this or whatever. Like, I want to create a place that's all encompassing for everybody, where
Yeah.
you don't got to worry about, oh, well, I don't do that. Okay, well, cool. We got this side for you right here. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Real talk.
And in that way, I could have like opportunities for people that are in the same field as me to have employment too. So I'm legit trying to get like a place, like a warehouse, like a building, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then just have like different sections where you can have like different specific disciplines. Because I know folks who do bodybuilding, like do shows. I know folks who are like nutritionists, you know what I'm saying? I know folks who are like who train kids, like like young athletes, like specific like sports training. I know people that do like dancing and step and things like that. Like I'm trying to have an area where it's all like you just show up, no matter what
Yeah.
you're looking for, we got it here. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I'm inspiring to right now. What I'm doing is just getting like the experience, making the connections. Like I said, like I know nutritionists, and I know, what I'm saying, things like that. So it's going places, talking to people, shaking hands, trying to figure out exactly the different licenses and certifications and things you need in order to get this specific vision. So I'm just, planting the seeds right now. I'm actually past the planting stage. I'm
Mm-hmm.
watering them right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Yeah.
cultivating them a little bit, making these relationships and stuff, bro. So I see it on the horizon, bro, and I'm excited about it too, man. For real.
Yeah. That's why we had to ask you that, bro. Just so you can manifest that out loud, bro. Cause like I say, bro,
Yeah.
just manifesting back then to see what level we at now, bro. And then the manifesting is gonna continue to keep happening. You know, like
But
that's important, bro. So like what keeps you motivated daily? You know, how do you stay passionate with what you're doing?
I mean, my number one motivation, bro, is my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because I got that responsibility, bro. So whether I feel like it or not, I know I have to get up because I got somebody that's dependent on me. But outside of that, bro, like I enjoy. See, my whole thing was I was trying to figure out a way to make money off the things I enjoy fitness. You know what I'm
Big
saying? I
fact.
enjoy music. So I'm just trying to figure out a way to best monetize those things, bro. So the fact that I enjoy doing it, like I said, like I never stopped working out. If I didn't
Mm-hmm.
enjoy doing that, I would have, you know what I'm saying? So I enjoy doing it, bro. So it's easy for me to have the passion, bro, behind it. Cause it's like I would rather do this than, you know what I'm saying, be working for somebody and doing something that I don't necessarily like, you know?
That's big
True,
facts,
bro.
dog. For
Yeah.
That's
real.
true, bro. I like that
Yeah.
shit, man. Okay, man. We about to jump into, you know what I'm saying, right off the diving board with this one.
Head first.
Marlo, yeah, head first, man. Marlo G, bro. Explain Marlo
Yes,
G in
sir.
2 words.
Everything, bro. That's one word. Literally everything, bro.
I love it.
All the G, hey man, and people be like, yo, what the G stand for? I tell them everything. Whatever you need it to stand for. Like, whatever you go through in life and you need at that specific moment, bro, that's
Mm-hmm.
G. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a place where you got to like, you got to be a gentleman, bro. You got to know how to put yourself together, how to shake hands, have certain conversations. That's G, bro. If you somewhere where you got to protect yours, bro, that's G, bro. And everything in between, man. That's living. And I mean, if you listen to my music, like I be telling stories, bro. And
Right.
literally, that's what it is. It's just me in different situations, circumstances, different things that I'm going through, or different things that I witness or whatever, and how you deal with that, how you address that. Like,
Right.
that's what Marlo G is, bro.
So,
Storyteller.
yeah, yeah. So, I mean, like, where did the passion for music come from? Like when, like, it came into play?
I've always enjoyed music, like listening to it. Um, I guess everybody when they're around at like, middle school, high school years, everybody kind of try their hands at, either rapping or singing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I kind of had like a talent for it because people will always say like, "Well, you kind of good, you kind of good." You know what I'm saying? So on the fact that I enjoy music, like listening to it, and then I had like a little bit of a natural talent for like picking beats or like, certain like melodies that kind of sound good or just, being able to like create music on my own. It just kind of put a little battery in my back a little bit like, hey, this might be something that, that you could like potentially work on and get better at. And that's kind of how I've been with it ever since, man. Like I enjoy the process of it, like the writing, the like listening to beats, like how it makes you sit down and reflect on things. And it's been like real therapeutic for me too, bro, in certain phases of my life. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have like a legit appreciation for music, bro. So when I do it, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a passion thing as opposed to, yo, I'm
Yeah.
trying to get like certain numbers or yo, I'm trying to stay
Right.
hot. Let me ride this
Yeah,
wave type
yeah.
stuff. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Real
saying?
talk, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Real
Real talk.
talk.
And it's crazy because, like, when we crossed paths, bro, it was the era then of, like, Wiz Khalifa, Wale, Lupe going on, dog. I think you actually put me on Wale at a point, like, besides the media, what the media was putting out there, what was hot at the time. It's like, nah,
Yup.
like, I heard different records that I didn't hear, like, just
Right.
when we came in the midst, bro. And I'm like, bro, that was a
Yeah.
time when, so when it was in your artistry then to the artistry you at now, I hear a lot of like yourself. You know who you are as an artist. You being yourself. You know. So when I hear your sounds, it's therapeutic in the flow to itself, just from hearing the type of beats. But it's like back then, hearing that music and hearing the type of artist you listen to, I was like, yeah, I can see why, bro, how you on the type of wave you on.
Yeah, man.
Nah, it's dope.
I've always, yeah, bro, being authentic has always been like a big thing for me, bro. Like, cause I don't feel comfortable unless I'm being myself. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So it's just like I had to be comfortable with being myself.
Yeah.
So
It's a
like what I
process.
mean by that is, yeah, it's a process. Like I
Yeah.
would feel wrong if I was trying to be something else, but I also was trying to be other things because I wasn't comfortable with who I was.
Yeah.
So I had to actually like just sit in that discomfort, you know what I'm saying, and be comfortable with who I am in order for me to like fully put that out to the world and not really care what I get back, bro. Because a lot of times I feel like we do things because we want a certain response. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that can cause people to do a lot of things they don't necessarily need to be doing.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
Amen. Come on, man. That's real.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So like, who inspired you growing up? Like, who were some of your favorite artists?
that's always a tough question, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, not for real. It's always because it kind of goes in like waves, you know, like how people kind of have
Yeah.
like certain seasons.
Yeah.
So like you said back then, we was listening to like a lot of Wiz, a lot of Wale, like J. Cole and shit like that. But I know Nas has been somebody I've been listening to pretty much ever since I started listening to rap music.
Mm-hmm.
Nas has been one, Styles P has been one. Because when I first got into rap, I was living in Queens, I was living in New York.
Okay.
So you know, I was just kind of trying to catch up on the history, a lot of like the New York rappers that people used to be talking about and stuff, man. And Nas and Styles P was like the two that stood out to me because I like how much of themselves they were. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, you know, everybody got their own sound and stuff like that, but it was like the things they talked about and the way in which they said it. It was like a certain level of confidence behind them. Like, yo, look, I know
Big
I
fact.
ain't the hottest dude or whatever, but yo, this is me. I'm staking my claim right here. And I
Right.
got a problem with that. You got to come see me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like that underdog mentality a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
I
Mm-hmm.
resonated with that, bro. Yeah, I definitely resonated with that. So I was just kind of like, yeah, shit, I'm on this side. I'm with them.
Yeah. That
So
dog.
them two, and then believe it or not, bro, Currency was another artist who
Mm-hmm.
the way he was just able to like remain himself. Like, bro, gonna talk about what he gonna talk about. His flow is gonna be his flow. It don't matter like what's going on around him. I really respected that about bro. And like, I really wasn't a big fan. My homie Malk actually put me. My name is Malcolm. Shout out to Malcolm too, bro. He just got engaged, man. Shout out to you, bro. He actually put me on Currency, and he was telling me he was like, "Yeah, man, bro, just be." Da, 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 da. And I was like, so it don't matter what's going on. He just kind of keep his same flow. He was like, yeah, bro, just do that. I listened to him and I was like, yeah, like anybody who is gonna be them, I kind of gravitate towards them, bro. So my top three, bro, I probably have to say Nas, Styles P, Currency, just because of like how authentic they kept it, like pretty much their entire career. I want to emulate that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel
Yeah.
that, man. I feel that.
Unpopular opinion, man. I feel like Nas is better than Jay to me. I just
Hell
my
yeah.
unpopular opinion. I don't
Hell
care
yeah.
My
That's
about
a
opinion
fact.
too.
That's a
I
fact.
don't
That's a
I
fact.
don't care about how the
That's my
media
opinion
or the
too, bro.
entertainment industry look at them. I look at the work. I don't care about the money and all. Like, bro, I gotta, it hit different when I hear Nas versus Jay. You know.
For real. Big facts. Like, do you remember, like, your first record? Like, your first rhyme you ever wrote down or whatever?
Wrote down. Nah,
Yeah,
I don't remember.
recorded. Or your
A
first song you
recorded?
recorded.
Yeah,
I do remember the first one I recorded though. It was me
yeah.
and my
You
homie
got to.
Prep. Yeah, bro, it was me and my homie Prep, man. We did this track called Hippie Music. I do not
Okay.
remember my verse on that joint, bro. I'm pretty sure I used that verse on another track too.
Man, spit that shit, man.
Yeah,
I'm
You know
yeah.
pretty
what I'm
sure I
saying?
did,
You
bro.
know what
Go
I'm
on and
saying?
drop a couple bars from that verse, man.
Right.
You know I
Bro, can I
got
even
to.
remember? I can't even remember that joint, bro. To be honest with you,
Dope
Man, it
ass.
be
I
like
cannot
that
remember
when
that joint,
you
bro.
write, when you record and write so much stuff, man. It
Some
be
of
up
it's
in the air.
now if we start playing, I'll remember it. I'll be like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
like off
how
the
it
top of
be.
the head right now, bro. Can't, man. But that was definitely the first one. That was like 2010ish, something like that. And then from that point, bro, I was like, oh yeah, like that was like the like solidifying, like, oh, I can actually do this. Like I hear myself on wax, like I sound pretty straight, but like I see where I can
Yeah.
improve. Like, okay, let me start doing this thing more and more
That's
and
for
more and
sure.
more. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dang, so
yeah.
that let me know I caught you right when you kind of jumped off with the artist you talking
yup,
about. Yeah,
right
yup,
there, bro.
definitely.
That's some
Man,
cool stuff. So I mean, like, what do you consider Marlo G style for listening? Like the beat,
That's
you
another
know.
tough one too. That's another
mm,
tough one too, bro. It's laid back. It's like thought provoking. I wouldn't necessarily consider myself like a conscious rapper because I don't go into it trying to like deliver no like super political messages. But I mean, you kind of hear how I talk, bro, and I just
so
rap like this. You know what I'm saying?
so
Like, so
you
if I
just
got
deliver
knowledge on
your
something,
soul. You deliver your soul,
that's
how
it,
you
bro.
feeling.
Yeah, that's it.
Reality rap, bro. I speak about my real life, my
There
real
you go.
experiences. You know what I'm saying? And I just,
Right,
find how to get a nice flow, bro. But my stories is always gonna be like super authentic, bro. Like some people might not even understand what I'm talking about, but I'm like, yo, for those that know, they know. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my real life, bro. Like literally, like it'd be like an autobiography. You could go listen to all my stuff from beginning to now, and it'll tell you everything I've been going through from that point to where I am right now, bro. So, it's like it's laid back, thought provoking, man. It's the bars is there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gonna learn. I
mm,
really know how else to put it.
Hey, my bad. Yeah, I had to put my phone on silent, man. People be trying to call me. Um,
Bang, bang, bro.
but yeah,
yeah,
man. So like, I checked out your music, and like I say, we already went over your originality and everything. So with that being described, like, describe some of your formula to writing or recording. Like, do you freestyle or write most of your music?
I write most of mine, bro.
heck yeah.
Yeah, I write most of mine, man. And I notice my flow is a little different than when I freestyle from when I write. I'm not necessarily sure why that is, but that's kind of the thing. But I like what I'll do is most of the times I'll just listen to beats and then kind of whichever one I feel like I kind of gravitate towards, and then okay, this makes me think of this, like, or
Right,
okay, listening to this made me reminisce on this. Let me talk about that, and then I'll formulate a story around it. So the majority of the times is the beat creates the memory, and from the memory, I'll write the story. Now it'd be sometimes like certain life things that's going on, like yo, I got to write about this. I'll write, and then I'll try to find a beat for it. So, but
Yeah,
I used to do that a lot more early on in my career.
yeah.
Now it's a
Me
lot
too.
more. I let the beats talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because now I actually got like a lot of homies that make beats and things like that. So
Right.
oh
they just be
man,
sending me
Yeah.
stuff. So I'm just sitting there like, all right, let me hear what you got.
Big
man,
facts.
Before it was
bro.
just like, we was on YouTube with it, like
Bro,
Yeah.
that's a
trying to
Fishing.
find
fully
them beats, man.
We
that's
just
a
on
fully
Yeah,
YouTube
loaded
fishing.
weapon right there. That's a fully loaded weapon to have producers that you personally know that can just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you start building that connection and chemistry with them, bro, they send you everything. When they send it, you like, bro, I like this, I
Telling
like
you,
that.
man.
It just be coming out the head
listen,
quick.
Yeah, I
Tell
got
you,
one in my pocket. I already know, bro. It's good to
well,
have those producers, man. Telling you.
yeah,
because
man,
they
for real,
know
man.
you.
Shout out to DJ Jones, man. Shout out to Jay White. Them the two that be sending me stuff. And Jay
Yeah.
White a beast with it, man. Yeah, Jay White a
We
beast
got
with it,
to
bro. Brother,
we got to tap in with the
yeah, man.
boy, man. Check it
I mean,
out.
if you listen to like my last couple of EPs,
Yeah,
you hear like Jay White, like a lot of them beats is his beats, bro. Cause
yeah,
bro just, yeah, nah, he talented with it for sure, for sure, for sure. I mean, I know me and
yeah.
DJ Jones, we got something coming. Matter of fact, bro, I just dropped 2 singles, bro. Did
Yeah,
one
man.
yesterday called Energy. That was on the Jay White beat. And then
Okay.
the one I dropped today is called Don't Run, bro. And like I'm trying to show people the versatility. Like,
All right. That's
energy
what
is
it's
like
all
a
about.
up tempo, you know
Versatility,
what I'm saying?
man.
Like,
Yeah.
you got a
Yeah.
little bop to it, bro. Don't Run is more so like, okay, you got the head now going. Like, what is bro talking about? You know what I'm saying? And I try to have that reflect in the way I did my artwork too. Shout out to
Right.
Yeah.
Stilo for the artwork, bro. Yeah, so
All right. I
that's where
mean,
I'm with it now. Mhm.
that's cool, man. I mean, with that even being said, man, what are your favorite tracks in your whole catalog that you love
Yeah.
that you still
Yeah.
bump to
Straight
this
up.
day? Like, do you still bump to this day?
Straight up, bro. It
Like,
be any time of the season, bro.
right,
However you feeling, you just gonna throw that on, bro. It might be every day, every other day. You just might be in the
Word,
mood for it.
right.
You know
word.
that's gonna do it.
Yeah, man. Box Chevy is a classic, bro. Box Chevy is a classic.
Okay.
That sound
Um,
familiar as hell too.
yeah, Box Chevy, man. I came up with that one a little while ago too. So it
Yeah.
just shows that that one stood the test of time, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Palm trees, fish from my homie Lafayette. That one is tough. Um, anything I did with my homie Zach. I got a homie that played the saxophone. I
Ah,
know me and
man.
Brett did we did Life is a Book. We did Stay. Yeah, anytime me and Brett get on the track together, them joints go hard, man. But to keep it real, I like all my shits, bro.
Yeah.
I like all
I'm
them tracks,
feeling
man.
it.
But nah, definitely Box Chevy, Stone, Palm Trees, Life is a Book, Stay. Each project I do, I got like one or two on there that kind of
Right, right.
stand out above
Yeah.
the rest for me. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
I know
yeah. So
that's right.
off this last project, five, it would be Stay, and it would be mm, that's a tough one because a lot of people like Together. I did Together with my homie Rush. That was a tough one. Um, yeah, so it'd probably be Stay and Together, bro. Them probably my two
Uh,
off the last EP. Yeah.
so I mean,
Yeah.
even that even being said, man, off your
Yeah.
last EP 5, bro,
Yeah.
how did that even come about? Like,
Mm-hmm.
Cause it was the fifth one, bro.
type shit.
It was the fifth
Straight.
one, man.
Look,
Yeah.
look.
It
Bro,
was the
it's
fifth project I
crazy,
put out
bro.
there, bro. So I was just like, hey, keep that shit simple.
Right,
Crazy, bro. Cause
right.
like
Nah, it was the
most
fifth one though, man.
something that might look complex, bro. Somebody be like, bro, it's just that simple,
It's
straight.
just
It's some
that.
stuff be simple. Everything for us, I'm like, dog, like, you know what I'm saying? But then you be like, bro, it's straight to the point. Like how you look
Yeah,
at it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nothing too
for
deep
real.
on it.
You ain't got.
Yeah,
Sometimes you don't. You know what I'm saying?
man.
Sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
so like, what do feel like? How can people find your music and stuff, man?
Oh, Marlo G. Anywhere, man. You could Google it. Go on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, iTunes, YouTube,
Everywhere.
Pandora, everywhere. Yeah, nah, it's out there. My stuff out there, man. Everything except
Platform.
my very, very first mixtape. That one I think is like a SoundCloud exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. But everything else is everywhere. Yeah. And it's just Marlo G, man. Marlo, little space, capital G. I got that joint LLC, bruh. So anybody else with a Marlo G, they're gonna have to start paying me.
For
There we
You
real.
know
go.
what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, man. I'm not playing around with it, bro.
That
I got a
part, man.
podcast too, bro. So I gotta, you gotta start trademarking yourself,
Yeah.
man.
Gotta put that out there, man. Tell them folk about the podcast, man, and let them know like
Hey,
what type of talk or topics they gonna sink in or soak in because it look like, bro, I went all the way back. Like you've been doing this for a minute, bro. So it's
for a
like,
little minute, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
So man, we gotta put
Yeah,
that out
man.
there, man.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Marlo G podcast, bro. I've been doing that for like 2, 3 years now, and it's just pretty much like conversational pieces, man. So I'll pull up on folks pull up on me. You know what I'm saying? We just sit down and we chop it up, like just having like regular conversation. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about life stuff, whatever. It's not
Yeah,
necessarily like no specific topic, but it's more so like the conversation with who I would consider like interesting people. You
Right.
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And that's pretty much
Get
what
it.
it's about, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get them
So
gems, man.
I got 2 seasons out right now. Season 1, season 2 out on Spotify only. Unless you got the Anchor app. And I'm working on season 3 right now, man. About halfway done with season 3. Once I get that done, I'm gonna go ahead and upload that probably like around summertime. So
Yeah, good
slowly but
time,
surely,
man.
bro, I'm trying to put it all together, man.
Yeah. Hey, it's gonna come together, man.
respect that
That's
motion,
a fact,
man.
bro.
Heavy,
Yeah.
heavy motion. Heavy, that's
So,
no really when we talk about the underdog mentality, bro, with your no days off, that fall in line the same way.
for
You know,
real.
Literally.
that's
I
the
mean, you see where I'm at right
underdog.
now.
Straight up.
See where I'm at right now. Yeah.
So I mean, you got any like upcoming events or projects from the training to the music, anything you like to share with
Um,
people?
I mean, if you're in Columbia, you're looking for a place to train, man. Warrior Warehouse over there on Middle Street, off of Two Notch. That's where I'll be at. Tuesday, Thursday afternoons. I run the classes, but I mean, you can show up at any time. We got like awesome trainers in there. You can show up at any time, get a good workout in. From the fitness aspect, that's what I'm doing. From a life coaching aspect, ain't really taking on no clients only because my schedule is kind of tight right now. So I would need like a specific amount of time to be able to dedicate. Because when you life coaching, you actually got to, spend time to get to know people and dedicate time to
Yeah.
them. Otherwise, like what's the point? So not really taking on any clients right now, but I still do like consultations or like, just in case you need somebody to like talk to or whatever. Like I do like things like that, not necessarily taking on full-time clients in that aspect. Me and my DJ be working on a little EP right now. Probably gonna come out like around summertime. Um,
Perfect timing. Real
yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
yeah, man. And we
yeah,
got some bangers on that joint too, bro. We got some bangers on that joint too, man. I just dropped 2 singles, Energy and Don't Run, both right now, all streaming platforms. So besides that, bro, I don't really got much going on. Not really doing any shows or anything right now either, man. Just cause schedule is tight, bro. Schedule is tight, man. Between working the 2 jobs, bro, being a single parent, man, still trying to find time for myself, it's a little difficult, bro, but I maneuver the best way I can, you know what I'm saying? And I do as much as I can without, spreading myself too thin, if you get what I'm trying to say.
yeah.
Yeah.
Big facts, man. Sly, you know how we do it, man.
I mean,
Going, hey.
last, hey, last but not least, man, our favorite question, man. We like ask all our guests, what does being an underdog means to you, or when you hear the word underdog?
Bro, I feel like I'm an underdog, bro.
Okay.
My whole
Real
life, I feel
talk.
like I've been an underdog, man. My whole life, I felt like people, what I'm saying, like, not necessarily counting me out, but didn't expect as much from me as I was able to produce. You know what I'm saying? So for me,
Right.
it's motivation, bro. Being an underdog is motivation. It's like, what I'm saying, bursting through the ceilings that people place on you. It's like the world can think what they want to think about you. It's what you think of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And when you got that underdog
Right.
mentality, it's just like, you got to rise above because you're the underdog. You get what I'm saying, bro? So my
Right.
whole thing is rising above, man. No
Yeah.
matter the challenge, no matter the circumstance, situations, whatever life throw at you, bro, can you rise above it? So when I
Yeah.
think underdog, bro, I think of somebody that got the strength, both mental and physical, bro, the willpower to rise above
Woo!
whatever situation is placed in front of them, dog.
Yeah,
Man.
talk, man.
That's
Underdog
tough.
episode, man.
Yes,
Underdog
sir.
podcast, man. 13, you know it. Like I said, man, me and my boy Slide, Jack Cloud, and Third Eye Slot, man. We want to give you, our flowers, dog. You know what I'm saying? To
For
keep
real.
inspiring, bro. You inspire me, bro. Like I said, I like to see people I personally know, bro, and from time back like that, bro, to
For
be,
real.
excelling, beating the eyes, bro. It inspired me to keep pushing, bro. I feel like I'm pushing,
Likewise,
but then
bro.
when I see somebody else pushing, bro, I be
For
like, man,
real.
hey,
Got to
don't
push a
let
little
don't give
harder.
up, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Just
bro,
keep
I
Big
that
be,
facts,
I,
man.
I
consistency.
be, I was just saying, like, to people, bro, like, don't wait until everybody else start clapping the clap for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Give them their flowers right then and there. That's how they'll know your support really means something or is genuine. So
Yeah.
that's what the whole point
Yeah.
of this podcast is. You know what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
get people to showcase their greatness, drop their gems. You know what I'm saying? And we sit and absorb a lot of information the same as everybody else. So definitely, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Keep
bro. We
motivating, keep
appreciate you,
pushing.
man. Heck yeah, bro.
Same thing to
Well,
y'all, man, bro. This what y'all doing right here, bro. I'm telling you. It's y'all on the cusp of something that y'all can't even see yet, bro. From the outside looking in, I can
right.
see how people get excited about it, bro. I see the amount of time and energy and effort y'all put into it, bro. Me and you talked about
Yeah.
that the other night, bro. Like
Yeah,
that professional, bro. Professional. Y'all said no,
Right.
y'all got the time. Y'all got like, what I'm saying, questions that y'all want to ask. Y'all not just like wasting people's time, just
that
BSing.
part.
The fact that
Yeah,
y'all do that, bro, it's gonna
Right.
take it far, man. For real, bro. And I'm
Telling you.
honored, bro. Honored, bro, to be a part of it, bro. For real. For real, for real.
Right, man. Appreciate you too, man.
Appreciate you tuning
Yeah,
in, man. Like I
Man,
say,
you already know.
we booked till June, man. Middle of June.
yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
Yeah,
Straight
man.
up.
Hey,
Like,
y'all
Hey,
trying to get
shout out
on,
to
bro. Y'all
everybody
better.
on the live, man.
Yeah, for real. For real,
Shout
for
out to
real. Shout out to
everybody on the
everybody that
live,
pulled up.
man. Yeah.
Appreciate
shout out
that.
to everybody tapping in, bro. This definitely ain't gonna be the last
Sir.
time you come through, bro. Cause the emotion getting heavy, bro. But I say, bro, I gotta pull my boy in, dog. You feel me? We gotta get that out there, bro. You know, cause one thing about it, bro, when we be doing these episodes, bro, we really made me feel like it was early on, bro, for somebody to speak, and we was speaking something to him, you know, just from the conversation and highlight. You know, it kind of changed they shift our outlook on things, bro. That's why I was like, man, we gotta keep it going, bro. No
Keep it
matter what it
going.
is, whatever going on, I can be here, there, tap in 30 minutes or an hour, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the consistency. It don't matter. It's the
Yep.
point of doing it, just doing it. You know, don't push it off of having an excuse because you're gonna have to go back and probably double up on what you done missed out on.
Yeah.
You know,
For real. For real, for real.
Yeah,
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 keep your
man.
head down, keep working, man. You know what I'm saying? Do what it is you're trying to accomplish, bro. Make a plan, man. Set them realistic expectations. Go get it. Like, go get it for you. I get it yourself.
big fast, bro. I say between being a parent and working the regular systematic shit and doing my own thing on the top of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is breaking out of that, bro. So I keep myself busy so I don't let nothing, you know what I'm saying, get a hold of me, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, gym, music, clothing line, podcast, parenting, all that, bro.
Music.
Yeah, yeah, he said that.
Straight up, bro, man.
This
That's
is
why I
Yeah,
was
bro.
like, bro, I ain't gonna get them time to board the door up, bro. It's always gonna be kicked in. Straight up.
for real.
But
Right,
yo,
bro.
man, Underdog Podcast, man. Make sure y'all check this out soon to be uploaded on
Yeah,
all platforms, man. We
everyone.
Yes,
gone.
sir.
Stay blessed,
I'll be
y'all.
out of here. Appreciate
Yes,
y'all, man.
sir.
Out
Yes,
here
sir. I say,
already.
Say,
say.
I say.